Good morning this Monday, the 16th of January 2023. I'm Grady Wool for Market Analyst with Bell Direct, and this is our first morning bell for the new year. Well, the local market posted its seventh gain in 8 sessions on Friday, reaching a 6-week high amid rising commodity prices, investor optimism boosted by favourable economic data both locally and in the US, and on the back of China's reopening. Energy stocks led the gains on the ASX on Friday as crude oil rose almost 2% to trade at $79.86 a barrel. The winning stocks from Friday's session were led by Blackmores lifting 6.24%, while New Hope Corporation added 5.07% and Domino's Pizza rallied 4.47% to end the week. On the losing end of the market on Friday, Imugene tumbled almost 6%, while Lake Resources and Core Lithium each fell 4.62%. The most traded stocks by Bell Direct clients on Friday were NAB, Winsome Resources and Macquarie Group. Over in the US on Friday, US stocks notched their largest weekly gains in almost 2 months last week as earnings season kicked off, and investor confidence was boosted by economic indicators that US inflation is starting to ease, which may prompt the Feds to ease their stance on raising interest rates. The tech-heavy Nasdaq rose 4.8% over the week as investors buy back into growth stocks like technology both in Australia and in the US amid indications interest rate hikes may slow, which will mean funding abilities for growth outlook will become more affordable. The Dow Jones rose 0.33% on Friday and the S&P 500 added 0.4% to end the week. In Europe, markets were also caught up in the global rally as investors keep a close eye on US earnings reports as well as favourable inflation data out of the US. The Stoxx 600 rose 0.5%, Germany's DAX added 0.19%, the French CAC rose 0.7%, and in the UK, the FTSE 100 rallied 0.64% on Friday. Ahead of the local trading session here in Australia, the SPI futures are anticipating the ASX to open Monday's session almost 0.5% higher, building on last week's gains. On the economic data front today, Australia's building permits data for November will be released, with the market expecting a decline of 15.1%, which is sharply lower than the fall of 6.2% in October. On the commodities front, oil is trading almost 2% higher at $79.86 a barrel. Gold is up 1.24% at $1,920.29 an ounce, and iron ore is up 2.42% at $127 a tonne. The Australian dollar is buying 70 US cents, 89.28 Japanese yen, 57 British pence, and 1 New Zealand dollar and 9 cents. And now let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration this Monday. Trading Central has identified a bullish signal on deep yellow following the formation of a pattern over a period of 40 days, which is roughly the same amount of time the share price may rise from the close of 79 cents to the range of 87 cents to 89 cents, according to standard principles of technical analysis. And Trading Central has also identified a bullish signal on Karoon Energy following the formation of a pattern over a period of 314 days, which is roughly the same amount of time the share price may rise from the close of $2.19 to the range of $3.05 to $3.25, according to standard principles of technical analysis. And that's all we have time for today. Have a wonderful Monday and happy investing.